The link between the 13 original clan mothers and La Loba, the wolf woman. Night wind. The night wind came crying, knocking at my door, squeezing through the cracks in the ancient adobe, bringing the spirits risen from the bones of the clan mothers. I listened, I heard. The talking drums and chants were riding on the wind. It was time. I donned my shawl, stole into the night, to dance, to celebrate, for the buffalo had returned. La Loba. There is an old woman who lives in a hidden place that everyone knows in their souls but few have ever seen. As in the fairy tales of Eastern Europe, she seems to wait for lost and wandering people and seekers to come to her place. She is circumspect, often hairy, always fat, and especially wishes to evade most company. She is both a crower and a cackler, generally having more animal sounds than human ones. I might say she lives among the rotten granite slopes in Tarahumara, Indian Territory, or that she is buried outside Phoenix near a well. Perhaps she will be seen travelling south to Monte Alban in a burnt-out car with the back window shot out, or maybe she will be spotted standing by the highway near El Paso, or riding shotgun with truckers to Morelia, Mexico, or walking to market above Oaxaca, with strangely formed bows of firewood on her back. She calls herself by many names: La Husera, bone woman, La Trapera, the gatherer, and La Loba, the wolf woman. The sole work of La Loba is the collecting of bones. She collects and preserves especially that which is in danger of being lost to the world. Her cave is filled with the bones of all manners of desert creatures, the deer, the rattlesnake, the crow. But her speciality is wolves. She creeps and crawls and sifts through the mountains, and the arroyos, the dry riverbeds, looking for wolf bones. And when she has assembled an entire skeleton, when the last bone is in place, and the beautiful white sculpture of the creature is laid out before her, she sits by the fire and thinks about what song she will sing. And when she is sure, she stands over the criatura, raises her arms over it and sings out. That is when the rib bones and legs of the wolf begin to flesh out and the creature becomes furred. La Loba sings some more, and more of the creature comes into being. Its tail curls upwards, shaggy and strong. And La Loba sings more, and the wolf creature begins to breathe. And La Loba sings so deeply that the floor of the desert shakes, and she sings. The wolf opens its eyes, leaps up, and runs away down the canyon. Somewhere in its running, whether by the speed of its running, or by splashing its way into the river, or by the way of a ray of sunlight or moonlight hitting it right in the side, the wolf is suddenly transformed into a laughing woman who runs free towards the horizon. So remember, if you wander the desert, and it is near sundown, and you are perhaps a little bit lost, and certainly tired, that you are lucky, for La Loba may take a liking to you, and show you something of the soul.